Now, I don't believe that we're all in a simulation because that would take a lot of effort to get, lackluster results. But you have to ask a question, right? How else would you explain bread? Because bread's just one of those things, right? It sort of exists, and you're not really sure how it happened, but it sure as hell did happen, and it's going to continue to happen probably, because it's a staple food. It's very important to the lives of many people, and it's been historically important. It's gone back a long time, right? So let me ask this question. What kind of idiot caveman takes a perfectly good plant, grinds it up, and then cooks it with some kind of weird mushroom? Right? That's not what a person would do. No one walks past, a tomato and thinks, I'm gonna paste this. And no, that's how tomato paste exists. My logic is flawed. But bread is just really, really improbable as a concept, as a thing. So I think it's proof of one of three things, right? Okay. Simulation theory, God, aliens, or, okay, the fourth thing, and the most likely option, a dank-ass caveman weed. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, how was bread invented? The same way all good inventions were invented, inebriation. Hello, Ugg. Hello, I found plant. Ugg is high as kite. What is kite? That is how high Ugg is. I see kites in the sky. I experience future. You know? And that just keeps going on. But we never really know the true origin of things, except for when we do. And that brings me to the story of how I was born. It was eventful. So I was born when my sister was 18, and first off, I assumed that I was the New Game Plus baby. Like, they thought, okay, we can legally get rid of this one and try again. Start from scratch, not make the same mistakes. We can speedrun mode this baby. So, I later found out that it wasn't as messed up as all that, especially because, since I was born when my sister was 18, and my sister was born when you can extend that and find out the horrifying truth. Where was I? Right, birthing. So, neither of my parents turned up for my birth. They were, they had started the New Game Plus run, but they decided they didn't want to continue it because it was just too much effort to go through the same game again. And so, I was born when neither of my parents were present, and that led a bunch of hospital staff to figure out what to call this baby. My parents had decided on Frederick, but they weren't in the room, so they didn't get a choice. What was eventually decided on was Coke of Cola. Now, bear with me here because this takes some explaining. The cola part is the easiest to explain. There was a can of Coke in the hospital bed. Not the bed, the hospital room where I was born, the doctor was drinking it. The of cola, now that's quite easy as well. I am a decently European, and so that means I probably got some, Slavic ancestry at some point. So of cola is a decent bet. Now, Coke, that part was named after my mother, Connecticut. And I was thinking to myself as a baby, am I destined to go through life with a name Coke of Cola? And fortunately I wasn't, because they later noticed when they looked at the baby that I was born with jaundice, and that's a way better name. So, yeah. Anyway, they were meant to incubate me to get rid of it, and then they didn't. I was left on top of a filing cabinet. I was a filing cabinet baby. And since I was born a month prematurely, that makes me a baby that was twice undercooked. And then some other stuff happened, and now I am here. Yeah, so when I was born, named jaundice, went downhill from there.